live on Bethel Congregation's YouTube channel. I am Amanda Beitman. Remember that you can now send us text messages. You just click the text button on our show page, which is pretty cool.
Time out. Will someone send us a text message? No one's ever texted us, and I think it would be...
Not true.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, why do we not know about the text messages?
Not good feedback.
Oh,
Oh.
yikes. Okay, will someone send us a happy text message,
Still,
please?
we should know what it is. Did you
Yeah.
send the text?
We just get great job, keep up the good
Oh,
work, little
right.
things.
All right. Well, we'll give people shout outs.
But someone said we didn't do a great job.
Okay,
Oh,
so how
okay.
about this? Please text us, and then next show we'll read your texts back to you. So shout out you will get on the
OMG.
podcast.
Yes.
or text us what topics you want us to talk about.
Yes.
Or text us a question.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
do
we'd
an
be happy to do
AMA. AMA, ask us anything, and we will cover it on our podcast.
Love it. Love it. All right, ladies. Wow. We haven't been together since January, and now we're about to be in April. How did that happen?
You know, crazy.
I don't
Crazy.
know. The last few months have just been crazy.
Lots
but like,
of-
have they? I don't even
No,
know.
they
I
have.
just every weekend I feel like someone has been away or doing something or sick.
Oh, it's sick.
The
That's
sick.
what it's been.
Well, the flu and strep went.
And stomach bug.
Oh, and
and the
norovirus.
stomach bug and norovirus was like running through the schools, like all the schools.
Everyone.
We went to Hilton Head, and I thought I dodged it because on the class text, it was like every day, like someone's out, someone's out, someone's out. And then we get back, and I was like, oh, well, if everyone's already gotten the flu, stomach bug, we should be totally in the clear. And then, of course, it's Purim, like the following Thursday, and we're at Bethel. And Ellie was like, I don't really feel good. And I couldn't tell if it was just like, I'm tired. It's 7 p.m. I just did a whole day of school, and now I just want to go home. And then she came in our room that night and was like crying and totally flush and like
Aw.
super sick. And she tested positive for flu and strep.
Oh.
So sad.
I thought we had dodged it as well because that same week we were in Montana. But turns out it wasn't just a class that had it. It was the whole nation because I got the flu when I was in Montana. So
Lacey and Ryan got the flu simultaneously, which it just sounds horrible.
yeah, and then Lexi got it as well. So the three of us were sick, but Mara was.
didn't get it.
Okay,
Marla didn't
me
get it.
too, Marlo. I'm not trying to brag, but I have not gotten the flu this entire
Oh, you
winter.
better
Knock
knock
on
on
wood.
wood.
Yourself.
No. I was literally running next to Risa on a treadmill,
That's
like
true.
running.
Why
the
were you guys
day
working
she
out?
was sick. We were at Orange Theory together.
Oh,
Shout out Orange
right.
Theory.
It was
Owens
my
Mills.
first class at Orange Theory,
Yeah.
and then I drove home, and I was like, I don't know if I feel 100%. I did the whole Orange Theory class, went home and took a shower, and I took a nap because I didn't feel good, and I woke up and I had the flu.
So was Orange Theory, was that fun? I've never done it before.
Yes, my
really
only
fun.
downside with Orange Theory is the treadmill. I'm not a treadmill gal. I just don't like treadmills.
You can do the
But,
bike or the strider.
What's a
In lieu of the
strider?
I don't. It's like a stair stepper. I don't know.
I didn't know
don't
that was an
The
option.
elliptical? Is
Yeah,
it
it's like-
the new
yes,
elliptical?
that's the
I
word
remember
I
when
was
the
looking
ellipticals were all the
for.
rage.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know the bike was an option.
Yeah, you can do bike, strider. I'm plugging Orange Theory right now. I love
Yeah,
rather
it.
do
Orange
the bike.
Theory. If you want to sponsor us,
Yep.
I'll work out.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, wait, have us for
wait.
a class and then we'll talk about it and
We
get
did.
members.
We did the yoga,
Oh, yeah.
puppies and Pilates.
Oh, we
Yep,
did puppies
yep.
and
I want to
Pilates.
come.
No, we already did it.
It already
It
happened.
happened. Don't worry, we'll do another puppy class.
It was so cute. Amanda found like the dog love of her life. They had a moment. It was
Yeah.
so cute.
There were a lot of really, really cute puppies. But like the rescue lady said, I have a very old man at home, Butch.
Dog.
And
I was gonna say dog.
dog man. Butch man, 14, pug, 3-legged, deaf and blind. And we should probably let him live his life unhassled by a puppy, which made me
He's so-
sad.
Why is he on Viagra? Butch is on Viagra, and we didn't cover that. In
Yeah,
nursing
it was
school.
just like
Yep.
Yeah.
So
we didn't cover that in architecture school
No,
either.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so we went to Hilton Head and we brought Butch with us because he's 14, deaf, blind, and 3 legs, and we just can't leave him with anyone.
Oh my God,
so
that's so
he
amazing.
drove all 9 hours in the car with us and the kids. He sat in the back. Bodie gave him probably 100 chicken nuggets throughout the trip, and he was really happy. And he was totally fine. I mean, like 14-year-old, all his other medical conditions fine. And we get to Hilton Head, And my parents have their 2 pugs with them. So you can imagine like 3 pugs like running around all crazy. And Butch starts like coughing. And then he's like coughing, and then like won't stop coughing. So I had to laugh because I feel like normally when you travel, one of your kids always gets sick and someone always ends up in urgent care. And here I am in Hilton Head with my dog at like the pet ER.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
we took him in, and they, of course, had to do chest x-rays, which was like a fortune. And, just how you want to start your vacation, like emptying the wallet out to the vet.
Ay.
And they were like, oh, he has bronchitis. And I was like, oh. And Jill, I think you were even like, you're like, is that like common in pugs? I was like, I've never heard of a single dog ever getting bronchitis.
Yeah.
So they gave him, I felt bad. They put him on like hydrocodone because of like cough to try to like give him some relief. And then they gave him, I think it was like amoxicillin or something.
Okay.
And they're like, this will clear it up, whatever.
She's allergic.
I knew. I knew you were gonna say that. It's-
Fun fact.
whenever my kids get amoxicillin, it's, mommy's allergic to it. I had a rash when I was 2 years old.
I think
Because
that's
of
like a
amoxicillin.
generational thing because I think I'm also like, or I'm not allergic to it, but it doesn't work on me or something. Like I'm immune to it.
Oh, because
don't
I
know.
feel like when we were growing up, they would give us
Everything.
medicine even when we weren't sick. They'd be
Yeah.
like, take this. So yeah, we probably all have no immune, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm immune to amoxicillin. So anyways, we are in Hilton Head. Butch would not stop the cough. Brought him home. He's still coughing. And we call our vet, bring him in. And apparently he has like some upper respiratory, just old man issues, being old, taking care of him. Viagra, while it does one thing that most people know about, it also helps with respiratory issues.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
In
I had-
humans
In
also?
humans also because fact
With like
check.
blood flow or something,
Yeah.
oxygen
Yes,
going
yep,
through.
oxygen going through and the blood flow, I guess.
Like a vasoconstrictor.
Wait. But they would give Viagra instead of like aspirin. Aspirin also like thins your blood, right?
No, it's very. I think that. Oh my God, this is like taking me way back to Johns Hopkins. You guys are going to be ashamed that I don't remember any of this. I think Viagra is a vasoconstrictor, so it tightens like all your blood vessels and everything. And then I think aspirin is like a vasodilator, so that like loosens it. So I think it's the opposite of like an aspirin situation.
Don't say that confused. We have no idea.
know.
Like
All
had
right,
conviction.
all right,
yeah,
whatever.
that makes
Well,
Yes.
Yeah,
that,
sounds
the
great.
vasorestrictor
All right.
can.
Someone can text me and tell me I'm wrong. Send that feedback.
Yeah, if
Thank
there's
you.
if there's a doctor that's part of the Jewish community that can weigh in,
That's like every third
I
person.
know. We should have so many texts.
Yes.
So he's now on Viagra 3 times a day, which is also,
He's not playing.
No,
Oh my
he is not
God.
playing. And I have to say though, I'm a little disappointed. Like he just started it, but we haven't really seen a difference. So it's
Didn't you give it to him yesterday for the first
I
time?
did.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
So
literally
you just gave it
started.
to him.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does he have like a permanent boner?
Right? Does he
No,
have like
the
It hasn't
Viagra?
come out yet.
Okay.
Nope.
all
Is
right.
that going to be a side effect?
I didn't ask.
Oh, I would 100% have asked.
also?
And then like, what do you have to? This is making it not appropriate to talk
That's
about it.
fine.
But like, then
I'm-
what do you do then if your
I'm
dog has a
embarrassed
permanent?
I said boner. I'm like, what am I, 12? Like that's
He
ridiculous.
would probably just
Oh,
hump
God.
his bed and then be done with it, like he used to do. I mean, he had like a love
What-
thing. for
what are
his
you doing?
bed. It
Me
was
too,
weird.
Butch. Me too. I
Right.
also love my bed.
Anyway, so yes, my dog is on Viagra now 3 times a day, 5 milligrams. And I hope it helps him. We're just trying to like keep him comfortable in his older,
Yeah.
in his old man life.
You better watch that supply.
Oh.
Oh, Pete. You better watch out.
Petey Pablo dipping in the sauce.
I would die. I would die if Pete took one of Butch's Viagras.
Oh my god! Is it the same as what humans take?
Yes, it is Viagra 5 milligrams.
It's like a
I
pill.
don't know. That's
It's a
like what
pill.
people.
It
Yeah.
says Viagra on it.
Does it say Butch Beitman on the
It
pre-
says Butch
That's my
Beitman.
favorite.
Butch Bateman, Viagra, 5 milligrams, 3 times a day.
Wow.
Now, if you are a
God.
female, can you still take Viagra? Like if you need it for like
think
the.
so.
I did not ask any of these questions. I actually wasn't even at the follow-up appointment. Pete was at it, and I was like cracking up when he called me and told me that. I mean, I wasn't cracking up also because it's like $50 a month for his medicine.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
I know. So
maybe they should prescribe it to Pete,
Right.
and then it'd be
Yeah,
cheaper.
because
So
of
we had
insurance.
so we had this whole conversation of like, oh, well, we could get it generic if it was a larger dose, but because it's such a small dose, they don't make the generic in 5 milligrams. So that's why we have to actually have Viagra. And that 'cause I was like, oh, if Pete got a prescription, then it would be like way
Yeah.
cheaper,
Yeah.
like whatever. But we can't actually get like that, like I don't know. And then I'm like, his doctor's not going to go for this. Like,
But I feel like he would.
I feel like this
Yeah,
is like
if he-
borderline
'cause they-
insurance fraud. Maybe we shouldn't be
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
We'll
here.
talk about this
Like,
offline.
it's-
offline.
Talk about this
which is
offline.
Viagra prescription, but yeah, that's new.
Well, hopefully
That's
he feels better soon, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nisha Bayrak to Butch.
I know. Thank you. That means a lot, Joe.
Yep, yep.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
Speedy
It's a song.
recovery.
Oh.
It's
She just
for,
knows
like,
you're
it's a
supposed to
healing
say that.
prayer.
Refuah Shlemcha.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that right?
speedy recovery.
Okay, there we
And
go.
Misha Barach, we say as a healing
Yeah,
prayer.
we don't do
I
this.
don't know why I did that. I don't
Jill
know.
went to Catholic school, so she's
It was Episcopal, close, but it was Episcopal. Did you know
Same thing.
once I took communion at my school? Awkward.
What does it taste like?
It's literally like a wafer that you dip in grape juice. It was, I mean,
I feel like
nothing-
Lexi would do that, and she'd be like, "More, please."
It was
Can I have more?"
honestly, it was very unclear. I feel like we were in chapel because we had to go to chapel 2 times a week. And they were like talking about communion. They were like, anyone can take it. Like, we don't, blah, blah, blah. I think they meant anyone that was Christian can take it. But I did not understand that because I was like 14 years old. So I went and I got the blessing and I did the dip and I ate the Jeez-It. And I mean, there were like 2 other Jewish kids in my school and they were horrified. And once they
it's-
explained it to me, I was like, whoops, my bad.
But it doesn't like it's.
It didn't do anything.
You're not gonna like go to
Obviously.
hell.
No,
Am I allowed
it
to
didn't
say
do
that word?
anything.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
place.
know.
It's
I don't
fine,
know.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
But yeah, we had some fun at Episcopal school.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious. I have
yeah.
a good story. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. I went to a Catholic wedding in a church and they had called everyone up for communion. Okay. I was like, I don't think I'd ever been in church, like in a service like this. Like I had like walked in a church.
It was like a
before.
mass.
It was like the full blown thing. And everyone in my row like gets up to go. So I like get up and I like go up and I don't think I put my hands out right. So he just like tapped
he
me
did the
on
blessing,
the head
yeah.
and didn't
Oh.
give me the Christ check.
That's so funny.
They're like,
She's
she's
like,
the
"Oh,
Jew.
look at this little Jew in line. And, like,
Bro,
tapped
you're
me
like
on the
your
head.
high is like blinging out.
I
And
was also like, I think I was like in mid. I remember maybe I was in college or something, but it was hilarious.
That's
and I
so
was like,
funny.
oh, okay, I didn't pass that test.
It's
Well, I
very
feel
it's
like-
confusing.
I feel like the
It's very
first
confusing.
time every person who Episcopal Episcopal who like is around that and doesn't know what to do because they haven't been told is always like what is
Yeah.
happening. Like
Yeah.
making a huge generalization,
But this is what I love. Like I was like, this is so weird. Like, what are they doing? This is so awkward. Like all this stuff. And then like at shul, like I don't think anything. Like we're blowing shofar.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
normal
Like,
to
we're doing all
us.
this
Stand
stuff,
up,
and it's
sit
like-
down, stand up,
we're
sit
doing all-
down.
Like people are laying on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
It's like to
Yeah.
me, it's like, of course we do that. Like
We're
it
like
means
raising our
nothing.
heels. We're doing
and
all that.
turning
Wait,
around
when do
and-
you raise your heels in shul? I've never.
Kadosh, kadosh,
Oh,
kadosh.
okay. Yep.
I don't know why.
Davin. I love it.
It's just so funny to me because like I realize like I just am like I haven't had a lot of experiences in other religions,
And
especially,
ours
like,
is
in the
our services are like completely different language.
I was gonna
so
say,
it's
not
They
like
even in
really
English.
are. Yeah.
and we're in
yeah.
Hebrew.
yeah.
It's so fun though.
I know. I would love to hear someone's perspective coming to synagogue for the first time because they probably have equally as funny stories as we do when we went to
You
church.
should hear
Oh wait,
Pete.
how
I
about the
was
fact
gonna
that like
say.
when they walk around with the Torah, how we all kiss it?
Oh yeah, but with the
And we
book, like
kiss
with
our
the
books.
book?
yep,
Or
Well,
the
isn't
chalice.
it the first time Pete was here, he was called up for
Oh,
something?
boy.
an
Okay.
Aliyah.
Really?
This is a good one. Okay, so
Amanda's with all the stories today.
No.
well. This was before I worked here. This was like a very long time ago when Pete and I were first dating. He came to High Holiday Services with my family and us, and we were sitting in services. And my mom always signs up for like an Aliyah. She's like, I'll dress the Torah, like something, whatever. I'll open or close the ark. And I guess my mom thought she had signed up to dress the Torah and was like, I don't even know how this happened. Somehow she like pawned it off onto Pete. like my non-Jewish spouse. And I was like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, you'll go up. And I like I really wish I could remember how this like even happened, that like I didn't go up, or my sister or my dad or my like, I don't understand how it even got to this point. So he goes up. Oh my goodness. And he actually was going to say the blessing over the Torah. It was not to dress the Torah. So then he gets up there and they're like, Baruch atah Adonai. And Pete is, to the man's credit, got through it somehow. I was
Oh my
screaming,
God.
laughing. My sister's like laying on the floor laughing. Like
That's
the
so
people behind me
funny.
were like, you bet he's never coming back again after this. And it was like, I died. And I will say the man is incredible and can literally, like, I probably would have just fainted and been
Oh,
on
yeah.
the floor. And he like somehow mumbled through the transliterations that were up there on the bima and said the blessing over the Torah. while
That's
someone did their
amazing.
But he's
portion.
like the perfect person for that to happen to, because he's like such a chameleon. He
Yeah.
can like really
Yeah.
just like wherever he is, he can pretend that's what he like where he
Yep,
belongs.
yep.
It just, and to his credit and to some other, like, he sounded like any other person who hadn't really practiced
Right.
the blessing
Oh,
before they
yeah.
went up there and like fumbled through it. But like knowing he had no idea what he was doing and realizing what had happened, and he must really love me that he like didn't leave me after that experience.
Do you think that Kath did that like very intentionally to like
Never
mess with him? No, you think it was like a.
no way? Kath was like mortified.
So I was gonna say, I was like, that's a savage move, and I really respect that if she.
No, my mom is like, my mom and Pete have this amazing relationship. No, she never would have like tried to make him feel uncomfortable
Yeah,
ever. And it was like the most, I mean, we still scream laughing about
It's
it.
hilarious.
To this day.
I'm sad I didn't witness that firsthand.
I know.
Now we record all the services. I
Oh,
wish
true.
back then they had recorded
Yeah.
the services and we could have had that on film.
On Bethel YouTube.
Yep, Bethel YouTube page.
Yep,
Pete
yep.
doing his first Aliyah.
Amazing.
Just throw him right in there and dip him in the mikvah next.
Which we still need to do.
I
Yeah,
know.
we need to do
Keep-
the mikvah.
Yeah, so I definitely the mikvah. Who here has done the mikvah before? I've done it.
No. Nope.
Okay. It's like an incredible experience. I've done it twice now. I did it once when actually my mom said when I was very tiny she took me. I didn't know that. But I've went when I was in my last trimester with Ellie for a safe delivery as a reason to go, and then I went before trying to get pregnant with Bodhi as like a way to like, you know. But now it's incredible. You can go for all different reasons to mikvah. We have like this huge binder that has like all these different blessings you can say and prayers for different things. So it's really just marking any moment in time. You can go to the mikvah and it's
I
beautiful.
love that. And you can kind of like make it what you want, right? Like your own-
Absolutely.
yeah, like
Yeah.
personalize it.
It's
right,
all
we're gonna
personal.
do it.
I know. I hope, and if you people listening, if you haven't been to our mikvah, it is incredible. Please call us and schedule a time to go because it's one of those experiences that you don't need a major life like you can go for your birthday. You can literally go because it's the new month. You know, you can go after like menstruating. You know, there's all those like little roles like that. But you can really just go like starting a new job. Even is like a reason. Just anything. And it's really special, I have to say. And we're a community mikvah, actually. So we
Oh.
are like open to all Jews to come, which is not, there's no other in Baltimore like that, which makes us really unique. So other synagogues in our community utilize our mikvah as well. It's also beautiful. It's like modeled after the Four
It
Seasons
is really
spa.
Wow.
pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I didn't know the Four Seasons spa was
Yeah.
the motivate. That's
that
so
was,
cute.
That was the inspiration. It was
We have like a lot we were supposed to be doing. We needed to do that. We talked. We
Yeah.
were supposed to go to the head spa this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I know, we gotta
That was next weekend.
reschedule.
No, I'm pretty. Oh,
I think
maybe
it was this.
next.
this
Whatever. It was one of the
weekend.
weekends. We
Oh, it was
canceled.
a weekend.
It was a time we were supposed to
When
go.
we need to reschedule that.
I know.
Yeah.
We're going to Israel.
We are going to
Israel.
Jill has to book her flight.
Yeah, Jill's booking her flight. We're not giving up on her yet.
Yay.
We're not giving up.
We're not giving up. Very excited to go to Israel.
So excited.
This
You have
summer.
to send what you sent to us to Jill.
What did you
Okay.
send to them?
about security in Israel
Oh,
and why
okay.
it's safe and why it's important to show up now, because it's easy to show up when things are good.
Mhm.
It's much more powerful to show up when things aren't good in Israel,
Mhm.
and it shows Israelis that we are standing with them in solidarity and that we support them and we're here for them. And it also just talks about how it really, like what we're watching on the news is like it's just the news is making everything seem so much more dangerous and so much more worse in Israel than it actually is. So I'll send you that.
Send it to me.
I'll send it. We'll see if that influences you.
We saw. I feel like
October
this is like
8th.
not a funny topic, but we saw October 8th on Monday, and I highly recommend everyone see it. I think they're extending it for one more week. It's at it's at the AMC in White Marsh, which is ironic because it's the first time Jews have ever traveled into White Marsh to watch the movie. Well, we went. It was so funny. It was like a Bethel event.
It
on
really
Monday.
was a Bethel reunion.
Hi, Sheila. Hello.
I'm so sad I couldn't
It
make
was amazing, though. It really just like told me a lot of stuff that I didn't realize. And I feel like I learn well through documentaries, which is so random.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I had
didn't see
asked
it.
Risa and Jill at gymnastics on Tuesday because I wasn't able to go. What did you learn from it? Like, teach me about it. And I don't remember what you said, but I
All
remember
the
being
social
like,
media, like
right. And I was
how-
like,
thank you.
I guess because I'm so active on social media, especially about Israel, like I was like, oh yeah, like, yeah, you didn't know this? Yeah, whatever. Anyhow, so sorry, we are very distracted. I'm very distracted. We have my daughter Marlo's here. We have
My daughter,
Reese's-
Izzy.
Yep. And they are taking apart gum wrappers and
Shining
shaking
lights
them.
in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Izzy, you have a flashlight
Well,
on.
let's pivot and it's been so long since we were all together. I feel like this winter has it's been rough. There's like a snowstorm every week in January, it feels like. To help future listeners, I would like to talk about what do you think your biggest hacks were this winter to survive? That sounds really dramatic. Wait, what was your biggest hack, Marlo?
Speak to the microphone. What did you do?
I have an extra pair of gloves in my
I
jacket.
love that
That's-
for you.
that's really
I love that.
hacks to keep you
Snaps
warm.
for Marlo. Yeah.
Very
TMR.
What did we do to keep us entertained, Marlo?
And sane, I feel like.
Skiing.
we went
Ooh.
skiing. We
Oh,
had
I
an
know
amazing ski trip. What did we
Well,
do?
we became members of the Science Center. So
Oh,
we
right.
frequented the Science Center.
Yes,
Right,
we
that
did.
was
Shout
great.
out Groupon.
Yes, and
Yes.
Jenna. I
And
feel like
Jenna
Jenna
Shiner.
Shiner told us that. But yeah, we all got a Groupon family pass to the Science Center. It's like a whole day activity. I mean,
It
you
was
have to
great.
venture out of Pikesville, which is, I mean, that's like a trek. And you can do a lunch, and then they have a planetarium. Oh my God! So
Oh my
the
God,
first
the
time we were all
planetarium.
together,
Right, the
we thought it would be a
planetarium.
good idea to take our children to the planetarium there. I was like cry laughing so hard. It started, we got in before the show even started. Bodie's crying, Annie's crying, Dylan's crying,
Dylan's
like all the
crying.
littles. They're just like, I'm not doing it. So I think Risa left, Amanda left, and it was just like me and Sam, and Jenna was there with Millie.
And I'm pretty sure Lacey fell asleep.
Yeah, Lacey and
was
Ryan were in the front,
so-
like sleeping.
What did I do the night before? I was like really
You had the
hungover.
Irish flu, as
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah.
would say.
Oh, the Irish flu.
Like,
Yeah,
flu.
Ryan was so mad.
He
So
always
mad
gets
at
so mad
you.
whenever I have the Irish flu, which does not happen often. But I forgot.
Yeah, where were you?
I don't remember what I did the night before. I probably did nothing. I was
Yeah, I
probably
think it
just
was,
like,
something random.
yeah.
But so we're sitting in there. My son has light up shoes. They
Guys, please
announced
be
in the-
careful of Jeremy's computer. Jeremy. Okay.
They announced at the beginning, this like planetarium tour guide was like, if you have light up shoes, like please don't, whatever. So Jordan's like
Please
clapping him on the
refrain.
ground. At first he was doing it unintentionally, and they called him out in the middle of the film, and they were like, please stop with the light up shoes. And so then he kept doing it, but then he took his shoes off, and Izzy and Ellie were like clapping his shoes together on purpose. And then they started running up and down the aisle. And it was like one of those things. I was like, we're going to get the boot, so I'm going to leave before we get kicked
Yeah.
out. So I left, like carrying Jordan out. And then Sam, I think,
Sam
got
had to
very
carry
angry,
Izzy and Ellie
Ellie.
out because Amanda was solo.
And I was already
Yeah.
out.
And you were already out
Bodie.
with Bodie. So
Yeah.
Sam
Nope.
had to.
Izzy, what do you? Gum goes in two places.
ew. Oh, okay.
So Sam had to drag Izzy and Ellie out. It was horrible.
I think, weren't they crying too? Because they didn't want to
Yes.
leave the
They might have.
planetarium.
They might
All I
have.
heard was
We heard
screaming.
coming,
Yeah.
and we were.
I was like,
we're
oh,
like,
here
oh
they
God,
come.
Here comes Sam with the girls.
Yep.
And then we actually tried it again, the planetarium.
Oh yeah, the Big Bird one.
The Big
Yeah.
Bird
yeah,
one.
that went better.
That
but
went a lot. Bodie almost made it the entire time. I was so
it
proud
was
of
so
him.
he was so scared. I feel
he was
like.
trembling.
Yeah,
like, he was like
it was
terrified.
really scary.
We went another
Why?
time to the science center. We didn't go to the planetarium. Do you remember, Mar? When you, Daddy, and Lexi went, and Daddy told you to tell the guy that you were in 3rd grade, and you hung on the bar. Marlo,
Oh
yeah. So what she just said is
wait,
that
that's
they,
when we were all there.
Is
I
that
feel
when
like
we were
'cause
there?
I watched her and you were.
she was like a
really
minute and a
good.
half, like doing like a
Yeah.
hanging with
It
your
was like
chin
a
above the bar.
gravity bar situation.
Grown
The
man.
Science Center is great, though. I have to say, like,
It is.
for winter inside. Like, I think I even went sometimes without. I went another time even without you guys. Like, it was like
That's
saved
awesome.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the kids loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know why Bodie doesn't like the planetarium.
I mean,
It's
it's
very-
it's scary, probably.
It's like I was like, Bodie, it's like the TV on the ceiling or like the movie on the ceiling.
So have you
he
guys
wasn't
been to
interested.
what's it called in Vegas? The Sphere?
Oh, the sphere. I
No.
haven't.
Is
I
it
wanna
like I
go,
wonder if
though.
like Marlo,
Wait,
you're
did
making
you
me
really
so
just compare the
please
Baltimore?
please stop, Marlo. You make
The
no.
educational planetarium to the
I was
sphere.
getting hold on. My point was the planetarium, like I mean, I was sick with Irish flu, but it made me very nauseous because it was
'cause,
everywhere.
yeah,
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
Do you think like people get very like nauseous at the Sphere?
Yes, that's a thing.
I don't.
Um,
Is it
Yes,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
We've
didn't
had
know
it, like,
that.
Rabbi Schwartz went.
Okay, because
What?
they do
Saw
like
Daddy and
music,
Sarah there.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I know a few people who went, and yes, that is something to talk about.
Ugh.
The whole like like taking Dramamine before you go, and
What
like
is this sphere?
Wow.
I have no idea.
what?
It's like a jet. It's a sphere. Do you know what a sphere
I'm a
is?
geometry teacher. Of course, I know
I'm
what a
just kidding, I'm
sphere
kidding.
is.
So it's a sphere, and they like
Sphere.
project.
Jewish
I
version.
think they project like like visuals, and then they play music. Like U2 was there for a
So
while.
do you stand? Are you
It's
inside
a
of it?
it's a venue. It's like a
Yeah.
concert
Oh, it's
venue.
a venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Museum that's like it has a 360 screen
Yep.
all around you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Backstreet Boys are actually going.
Wait, no
Oh,
way.
really?
No way.
We gotta go to that.
I know,
That's
my high school
amazing.
girls thread was like Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, which is like very
Wait.
expensive. For
Oh,
Backstreet
gosh.
Boys to
They're
do,
worth
but-
it. I saw them
I
in
would
concert
do
there. It was
it.
amazing.
All right, let's
I
look at the
highly
tickets
recommend.
after.
So
I'm down.
years,
we're down.
years ago, it was my sister, who's now 41 or 42, is her 30th birthday. That makes sense. Anyway, we went to New Kids on the Block and
NKOTB.
yes, NKTOB
Oh, it's dyslexic.
and wait, what? New
Yeah,
Kids
that's
on the NKTOB.
Wait,
New-
NKOTB. Yeah, you said. I think you said it right.
Don't confuse me.
All right, sorry.
It was New Kids on the Block, Boys to Men, and someone else. I think it was so much fun.
Oh,
It was like the
Yeah.
best. Donnie Wahlberg was like making out with some woman in the crowd. I'm
Oh,
like,
I
oh my
love
god,
that.
I'm like, I wonder if they're married. I like, no, he was, but like this woman is like some old lady. She's probably our age. I'm like, yeah, it was great. It was so much fun. So I would
That's
definitely do
amazing.
that.
I would go Backstreet Boys.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh my god, if it was in sync, I would
know.
be so
Oh,
Yeah,
know.
there. I would not. That's never gonna happen though.
I had a like. There's like these pictures of me in elementary school wearing like an oversized Backstreet Boy like concert T-shirt. I guess like I went to like a concert and I used to sleep in it. It was like my T-shirt. I thought it was
Yeah.
like so cool.
I love that. This is random, but did any of you guys ever see Donnie Wahlberg? Reminded me, and this is how my brain works because I have ADHD.
Sure.
Did anyone see the movie Fear ever with Donnie Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon?
No, it was with Mark Wahlberg
Mark. Okay, it was with one of the Wahlberg
Yeah.
brothers. Did you see that movie?
a long time ago. It is
Messed up.
yes.
My dad and I
Oh,
went to
God.
see it for, I don't know what my dad thought it was about, but he took me to see it when I was like 7 years old.
Oh,
I still
God.
have trauma from that. Like,
It's
oh, God.
real. I just saw like a commercial about it the other
Oh.
day. It is really messed up.
It really is. I spent a lot of time in therapy unpacking
I-
that. It was, oh.
I'm gonna have nightmares
yeah,
tonight about
sorry
it.
to take you back there. Someone talk about something happy now.
Well,
Sorry.
Jeremy's giving me the time
you getting
out
the wrap it
warning.
up?
Yeah, we're
Wrap
going to
it up?
wrap it up. Okay, well, that was an interesting conversation we just went through.
It's like a
So,
Seinfeld conversation about nothing, but you know, that's
literally
that's what we
about
do. It's
nothing,
fine.
and then here we are, like
That
45
is
minutes later.
why send us a text about
Yeah.
what we should talk about next time.
And AMA.
Yep.
We
Yep.
didn't talk about my Easter
Oh, show
nails.
your
Oh,
nails.
yeah.
Show them to the camera.
Guys, I got my nails did. They're so
Yeah,
much fun.
girl.
Reese is going to an
How-
Orthodox wedding this weekend, a Jewish Orthodox wedding,
Yes,
and
I
she
am.
got Easter eggs on her nails.
How long did that take?
Oh my gosh, it's
She was there
forever.
forever.
Do they
Plus-
do it by the hand? Like
Plus, this woman takes forever to do nails, like, period. Plus,
Ooh.
with these lines, it just took forever.
Did she hand paint the lines?
Yeah.
There's like no stencil or anything?
No, she hand painted it.
Really good.
amazing.
She's
really
amazing.
good.
She just is so slow.
Hey, you've
Thank
been
you.
listening to
On that
Kvetch
note.
Co on the Bethel Podcast Network. You can find all our shows wherever you go to listen to your favorite
mic.
podcast
Hot mic.
on the Bethel Congregation's YouTube channel. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Just search for Bethel Balto. Thanks for listening. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Woo! L'chaim.
Feel like